Hippity-hey, how's it going? Have you ever seen anything like this? I was looking at these alone, but since you're here, we can look at them together. How old do you think this would be, if you had to guess? That's a pretty vivid scene there. Wife just beat husband. Girlfriend just beat boyfriend in a boxing match. She's got her hand raised. And it's super colorful. There's the back. How old do you think this would be? I'm gonna check. And I'll tell you. Let's see. Oh, something's falling out. You're the cream in my coffee. 1928. That was what was in here. Let's see what date it is. 1928. Copyright 1928. Wow. So you're telling me, I'm telling you, this is almost 100 years old. That is how old this is. Look at the color. Holy moly. That's amazing. Bold everything. You're the cream in my coffee. It says on the top. 1928. I can barely believe that. This is one of my favorite ones. It's one of my favorite pieces of sheet music I've seen, but I've got some more. I was looking at these alone, but since you're here, we can go through them. Wow, that one is cool. I know the date of this one, and so do you now. It says it right on the front. 1928 again. Look at the color on that bad boy. Wow, it's pieces of paper like this that are a little older and colorful that gets my mood up. Anything old can get my mood up in an instant. How about you? I bet you never knew that old stuff was this colorful, did you? I didn't know before I found out. I've been coming here ever since. On my lunch break sometimes, or just to relax, you know? Looks like a bunch of blackbirds. And their house there has a big old stick that they're all perched on. I wonder what this sounded like. That's the back. 1928. So how's your day going today? I'm taking some time just to slow down and just relax. Just showing off some cool sheet music now. Just someone new that I've never met before. It's always fun. Were these brothers or... They might have been. 1924. That's when this one's from. What else do we got here? This one says Baghdad. Super old looking. I wouldn't say actually old looking, because none of these look old to me. They look like if I was in 1928, I would never have thought that I would get something like this. Black and white maybe. But look at the vivid color on these. Wonder if it says the age of publication, 1924. Oh, I gotta be careful with this. I'm gonna break it. It says 1924. Whoa. That's cool. So, I wonder if people gave sheet music as like Valentine's Day gifts, or how they treated this type of cool artwork back then. This one's pretty cool. Sweet Memories of Dixie. Wonder how old this one is. 25 cents it costs to buy it. Back in the day. Looks like 1924. It was in Roman numerals. 1924. selfie on something in 1924. That's pretty cool. We'll put this one down. See what's next. Oh, wow. Eliza. Aren't these crazy? And they're all almost 100 years old. Can you believe this? I get this excited by myself, honestly, but having someone else here, it's that much better. I bet you didn't understand, just like me, that we both, before we knew, we didn't know how cool this old sheet music or even the printing capabilities of back in the day were, really. Eliza. 1924. Smiling at you from 1924. How many people touched this thing, do you think? Your mom could have touched this. Just as a serious aside. Your dad could have touched this. Your grandpa could have touched this. Your great-grandpa could have touched this. Now I'm holding it, and I don't even know whoever held it before me. It tells no secrets. Pretty cool. What else do we got? They all have really cool titles. I'm someone who's no one to you. Someone liked somebody, and they weren't getting the reciprocation that they wanted. So they made this, I guess. This one's a little sad. From Milwaukee. 1923. Wonder whatever happened to the person that wrote this. And if the person that they were admiring ever got a sense that this was about them. I wonder. Wow. We may have one that's 100 years old. June brought roses. This one's just calming to look at, isn't it? All these are so colorful. Surprising, isn't it? New York. 1924. This must have been somebody's collection. Most of these are around the same period of time, almost exactly. That's wild. We've all heard this song, I think. Bye Blackbird. Look at the cover on that. Orange and blue looks nice together, doesn't it? What would you do with this if you had it? Would you hang it on your wall? Or would you put it on your coffee table? Imagine getting up in the morning. You walk in, you see this sitting on the coffee table. You can kind of just hear the sounds. When you pick it up, you can't really read through these unless you know how to read music. But the covers are epic. Look at this guy's look. He's saying bye-bye. He doesn't look the happiest about it. But the cover's beautiful. So they made the kind of message that was somber into something beautiful at the same time. Let's see. What's the date on this one? 1924. Oh, I read that wrong. 1926. It's in Roman numerals. Bye Blackbird. 1926. Wow. That's crazy. What else we got? This one's not too fancy. Just more of a simple approach, looks like, on this one. Still cool. Okay. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this? This is super cool. This could be a tattoo. This could be on a mural somewhere. Okay, let's look at it together. I'll stop having all the fun. The new moon. Look at that. Wow. Made in USA. All these are made in USA. knew about it. I didn't know anything about it. Bet you a few of you are the same. $1928. That's when this is from. Wow. So right before the Great Depression, this is what it looked like. Colorful. This one here. Tell my mother I'm in heaven. I don't know exactly what that means. It could be like a war related. It's cool little. I've noticed with old sheet music, there's a lot of titles about mothers. 1933. And this is the back. Whoa, another good one. My Sunny Tennessee. Brilliant. Looks like peacock feathers on her dress, or almost. She looks kind of like a peacock. These little masks here are pretty scary, actually. 1921 it says on the front. Let's see. I gotta be careful. I don't want to hear any rips. 1921. That's the oldest one that we've seen yet. 1921. My Sunny Tennessee. Sailing on. I could stare at this one for a while. This one's really cool because it's simple and makes you feel like you're just like sitting on the beach watching a ship approach. Let's see. And you're back in 1927. Isn't it funny? These old colorful papers, they can get your attention and kind of calm the soul a little bit. If it's not calming your soul, just take it in. Take it all in. This is almost 100 years old, and it looks this vibrant. So no matter what you're going through today, you may look this vibrant afterwards or better for the next 100 years. So you can always rely on that. If this piece of paper can do it, I promise you can do it. This one's really cool. It says Chicago. Let's see. Rosette. 1928. Rosette. I like that one. Underneath the Russian moon. Thanks for going through these with me. Made in USA. It's always cool to look through and get the energy. 1929. There's the back. Let's see what else. Sweet Alice Gray. This one's cool. I might have to see if there's some records for these laying around and put it in the record or the jukebox. Look at the colors on that. This is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And all the calligraphy, the font, it's always different on each one of these. The design process for these is really cool. Like in Photoshop today, you could make these. How the heck did they make this back then? I need to find that out. Let's see. Sweet Alice Gray. 1920. this was a painting that they turned into the image. Very colorful, very cool. Over 100 years old. Can you believe it? It really makes you slow down a little bit when you look at these and appreciate life a little bit and appreciate all the things that you don't know about life that, each day can bring new information that makes life more vibrant. And I would say that this is one of those days. Mandalay. Colorful. Las Vegas. Related. That band means business there. Let's see. 1924. 1924. Somebody was yearning just for you. And now you know. And they've been yearning for you. I bet ya for quite some time. Let's see. 1925. Wow. Remember, they're yearning for you. Simple and sweet. They wanted to tell you probably too, I love you so. That's sweet. So, if you were able to create something like this, then you would have been able to highly impress anybody that you were after. I guarantee you that. Very cool image. 1930. 1930. I love you so. From 1930. This one's pretty wild. Sword dance. He's literally dancing with swords. This sheet music is out of this world. If aliens came back and saw what we were doing today compared to then, they would have been like, I like both times. They would have been highly impressed in the 1920s. This is 1948. Quite a bit longer, and they're still making sheet music just like this. The Last Rose of Summer. That one's simple. I like it. You and I. That's a cool little graphic. When's this one gonna be from? With that cool graphic. 1941. So we're getting a little bit later. I gotta repeat. I got another one of these. So we'll skip that. I don't know how I got two of those, but I'm happy. Two times as happy. You're driving me crazy. I wonder who this is about. And how did they slip them the news that they made? Like, imagine that, your husband or like your partner is gonna make you sheet music, and you've seen all these other cool ones, like even this one compared to this one. You'd be like, thanks. Although, you really would think it's cool. It's colorful. It's not mean. And You're Driving Me Crazy might be You're Driving Me Crazy Wild Good. It might have some lyrics in here. Oh, never mind. It was definitely not a happy story. It says, you were the kind who would hurt me, desert me when I needed you. Yes, you. You're driving me crazy. So, they meant you're really driving me crazy, like crazy mad. Pretty though. And then we got these two over here on Blueberry Hill. I like this one. Simple. 50 cents price. so I bet she's from the 40s. 1960. Sweet. Well, thanks for looking at sheet music with me. I got some more, so if you're in here again, we can do this again. With the wind and rain in your hair. Maybe I'll find some records to put in the jukebox. I hope you have a good day. I got one more piece that will lead us out. The most hippity piece of all. I never checked the date when I saw this one before. Let me look at this one. 1919. Wow. She looks so confident. Ready to take on the world in 1919. Just like you. Well, I hope your day was colored a little bit brighter. And you got a little bit of the hippity energy from the old sheet music. I'll bring some more. If I see you again here, we'll do this again. Okay? Cool. I feel like we both exchanged some hippity energy for real. We can carry it on the rest of the day. That's a cool thing about this old sheet music. If you knew anybody was feeling down or just as a gift in general, you hand them one of these. You'll brighten their day up real quick. So, hopefully this brightened your day a little bit, seeing all of this. Okay, my break's over. I'll be back. I hope you have a really good day. Enjoy your day to the absolute hippity fullest.